Hey, this is Carlton. I'm just sitting here in my neighborhood. It's a working class neighborhood. And there's my house right there. My Explorer, my work truck. So, I'm really excited about running for office to represent the normal people, man, that go to work every day, that live pretty much paycheck to paycheck, and want the best for their children. They want the best for their families, and that, if something tragic were to happen to you, like as far as the judicial system goes, you couldn't fight it if you wanted to. Give you an example, like if you get stuck with a judge's decision, an appeal will cost, just the first round to appeal it to the appeals court, anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. I would say it's more on the $20,000 mark. And I was speaking to a elderly lady today, and she said her pension from Social Security is like $1,100 a month, and if she got a bad decision from a judge, she couldn't afford it. And there's thousands upon thousands of South Carolinians that can't afford what's going on with our current judicial system. And I want to implement to where we give the power back to the people. And what I mean by that is, through this process that I've gone through and my family's gone through, I can't tell you how disheartening it is to know that I risked my life for our country. And, I believed when I was a child, in the American dream and the judicial system being fair and just for everyone, and it's not. And the fact that and a lot of veterans, man, and current active duty, we all signed an oath to defend the Constitution with our lives and defend the laws with our lives. And to know that our judicial system is not upholding the laws, and our judges are not upholding laws, and, we are powerless to do anything about it. So, and I'm in that same boat. I work every week as a specialty contractor mostly, and I have a little small real estate company with me and one agent. And, I'm chasing the American dream, trying to make a better life for myself and for my family. And to know that it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to defend yourself, to where families have to mortgage their entire equity in their house. They have to exhaust their life savings, their retirements, to try to some way to get justice in a corrupt system that has nepotism and favoritism. And I don't know what the future holds, but I ask for your vote to put a normal guy like me into the office so I can fight for people like us. And I don't know if I have this. I know I have the strength. I'm not the smartest guy in the toolbox, or the sharpest knife in the kitchen drawer. All I can do is say I'll study. I know where my heart is, and being a fourth-generation veteran, I just know that I will fight like crazy to do the right thing for everyone, and to make it a better system for all of us. And it's going to be an uphill challenge, a major uphill challenge, because the powers that be and the people that are in these positions don't want anything to change. But I know it can be done. And there are things called, one of the things I learned when I was selling kitchen knives door to door is, goal setting. And they used to say to set a goal so big, when you set it, people laugh at you and say you can't do that. And It's called a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. When you set a goal so big and you tell somebody that you're going to do it, that they just think you're ludicrous, crazy, that you can't do that. And there's some really BHAG goals of changing the judicial system in the state of South Carolina with implementing the 6th and the 7th Amendment of the Constitution enforceable on probate courts and family courts in South Carolina. And that's cool. Just a regular Joe with a Harley. So, and I just had my neighbor across the street come up to me that lives in that house, who is a heavy equipment operator for road construction. He said, that he goes, Carlton, I'm voting for you, man. You got my vote. And yeah, it's nothing fancy living in District 15. There might be some fancy houses over there on the Hanahan side or Otranto side that's on the water, on the reservoir, or up there in Goose Creek. But as far as the North Charleston side goes, it's pretty just normal people. And I just ask that you put me in the game, Coach. So, this is Carlton. I'll leave you with the sound of that Harley going down the road.